Aloha and good morning, everyone. Welcome to sunny Los Angeles. We are here today to check out the Hawaiian Airlines Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. We'll get to tour the aircraft, see it for the first time today before the inaugural next month. Came into San Francisco on Thursday and now is in LA. Came here last night. You'll be seeing some pictures and footage of it landing here last night. And there it is. There she is. We're gonna head inside now and get ready for the event here at the Flight Path Museum. Super excited for this. And a big shout out to Hawaiian Airlines for letting me come along for this. All right, we've made our way outside already. Look at this. Beautiful airplane. What an amazing looking airplane this is. We're starting on the exterior right now, and then we will be heading inside here very shortly. But for now, we'll start with the walk around of the aircraft. Starting up at the front here, the aircraft is currently on external power. Have the two plugs in giving power. Nose gear. The bypass pin is in. You see this removed before flight. This is what allows the aircraft to be towed. And it is a clean bay up there. Brand new aircraft. This aircraft has two GE NX engines on it. Hawaiian Airlines went for the GE option for engines. And man, these engines are gigantic. It's amazing to stand up next to one of these. On the back of the engine here, there are these chevrons. These are what help keep the aircraft quiet. These help reduce the noise at the expense of a little bit of aerodynamics, but the reduced noise is quite noticeable if you ever fly on one. Heading over to the main gear. This was a couple of years ago, but Hawaiian Airlines did update their livery a couple years ago. Main extension is this flower lei part here in gray. And they also updated the tail and the colors, and it looks fantastic on this Dreamliner. Hawaiian Airlines 787 is one of the best looking 787s out there. And we also have amazing spotting here with all the planes. We're gonna get some A380s to depart here shortly, actually, right up by us. All right, that was something to watch. A380 taking off up close like that. So now we are cleared to go inside. Let's go and take a look at the new Hawaiian 787 Dreamliner. First stop up here is the flight deck of the 787. This is Boeing's latest airliner. Lots of technology up in here. All glass cockpit. 4 big screens here. You can even see there's cameras on the display on the right here, looking at the galley, and on the left. Now heading into the main cabin. This is the first class Leihoku suites. So this here 4J, this is going to be my seat next month on the inaugural from Honolulu to San Francisco. And I am very much looking forward to this flight coming up. We'll go ahead and do a seat tour here real quick. So coming into the seat and sitting down, we're immediately greeted by this massive display. I believe it's 18 inches. And it already looks very responsive. And here we go. Here is, oh, it's very responsive. Very responsive screens, TV. They have movies on here like Dune, I'll be watching that. This is a great movie. Got a lot of options on here. It looks like they got music, they got TV, some classic movies, new releases, stuff for kids as well, and explore. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the flight map next. So here we go. These are the controls for the flight map. Very responsive spin around. They looks like they have one of the previous flights they had. They did Honolulu to San Francisco a few days ago, so it looks like that's still loaded into the entertainment system. But very responsive. We're down here in LA. Here is the view out the window. We can just about see the engine. There's another kind of side window. You can get a better view out of this one. Down from the screen, the tray table. Quite a nice sized tray table. Comes out, spins around. It's a good size, very sturdy tray table. And what I like about this is that I can still get out. Even if I have some food, my laptop out, I can still get out, no problem, from here. So left here is the safety card for the Dreamliner. Moving back over to the right, there is a lamp in each suite. There's touch controls on the top, and it has different brightness levels. In here, there is a vanity mirror, as well as this is where the headphones will be, and I believe that is where the headphones will plug in. Looks like they have the dual jacks, and there's a hanger. You could put some stuff in here, like a water bottle. There is a reading light here. Pops out and gives pretty good light to where a book would be if you decide to read on the flight. And this is really cool. I'm gonna take my phone here, put my phone here. This is a wireless charger. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. And that would charge the phone. There it goes. And that charges your phone and you can still see it. Each headrest is adjustable up and down, wings folded in and out. There is a shoulder belt, as well as a standard seat belt in the seat. There is a remote as well for the entertainment display. This comes out and has a keyboard on one side, controls on the other side. It's good for, you can do some games on this. Also on the remote is the auto reading light and the flight attendant call button. And there's also a universal outlet and USB-A for charging. There is a nice size table here. You can put anything on here that's good, and they're like smaller tables. It's good for cocktails. It's a good grippy surface as well. And then there is the seat controls. You have independent controls for the leg rest. You can go into, this is taxi takeoff and landing mode. This is kind of a relax mode, and then this is lie flat. And this last button, this is for do not disturb. If I push it, that turns orange, and then if I come out, and look at this, this also turns orange, so that the flight attendants know that I am on do not disturb. And last, on the left here, there is an armrest. It's adjustable up, has a good height to it. And then each of these suites has a door on it. So you get a nice, almost complete privacy here. This is my eye level. I'm unable to see anyone else. Has a great amount of privacy, this suites. Opens and closed, nice and easy. Now transitioning to the middle here, there is a difference. The main difference between these seats is that on the middle there is a divider that can be raised and lowered. So I press the up button. This raises. I gotta hold it to get it all the way up. And there you go, you have privacy. So if I sit down, you can see a little bit through. It's kind of opaque, but you won't be able to see everyone. You do have complete privacy here in the middle seats as well. And then to get it down, it actually requires both people to press the button. If I can get it. There we go. So both of these have to be pressed for it to go down, and it can go, and it can actually go all the way down. So if you like traveling with your significant other, the both of you have a shared space then that you can enjoy the flight with. And it looks like here's also samples of what the pillow and blanket will be on the flight. Seems like a pretty comfy pillow, and the blanket, it's also quite soft. But these are the Leihoku suites. They're full for the inaugural, and I'm excited to be on it next month. In the first class cabin here, they also have stars in the overhead ceiling, and this is absolutely my favorite feature of this plane, the stars in the overhead. I love it. Here's the mid galley by doors 2, and up in the ceiling they have amazing lighting and amazing design as well. Beautiful aircraft they did with the interior. These are the restrooms on board, pretty standard for your aircraft. There is a changing table, has a good sized sink. There's a decent amount of room in here as well, and the big mirror. Going into the back of the cabin, this is economy. This is the extra comfort seats here in the front part of the economy class. And if you look, you actually do have a good amount of legroom. Every seat has a screen. And on every seat there is headphone jacks. There's a USB-A and USB-C. Tray table comes down. Another good sturdy sized tray table. Got some locks. There is a pocket. This is where the safety card is, and then there's also a smaller pocket, so you got double pockets. Every seat also has 2 universal outlets down below. And on these economy seats as well, the headrests, wings do fold up and out, and they do adjust up and down as well. Here's the recline on the seats. Recline about 3 inches back, so you get a good amount of recline. And here it comes back up. Bulkhead seats here are a little different. The monitors swing up and over. So there you still have your entertainment even though you're in the bulkhead. Still have a lot of legroom. I have my backpack on, so I'm not all the way back, but still have a good amount of legroom here up in the bulkheads. And as we go further back into the cabin here, you see in the middle here, it starts to go to regular economy. There's still extra comfort on the outsides. When we get to the back of the cabin, it'll be all just a standard economy. These seats are the exact same, just with a little bit less legroom.
Quick note here from the edit, but I was noticing some of the economy seats don't actually have the universal plug, and I believe that the economy comfort, the extra comfort seats, are going to be the seats that have the plug, and regular economy does not have a plug. That's at least what I noticed while I was there walking through the aircraft. Every seat still does have the USB-A and C ports for charging, so you're not completely left without a place to charge your device.
Overheads, as always on the Dreamliner, are massive. Lots of space to be able to put stuff in, and they easily open and close. There's some more restrooms in the middle of the cabin here. And then in the back, there is one more section of economy, all economy class. There's one row of extra comfort at the front, but then the rest is all regular economy. As we get to the back, here is the rear galley of the aircraft. Lots of space back here for them to work. And then we head back outside.
While I was there as well, I got to talk with Alex Da Silva, the Director of External Communications for Hawaiian. We talked about the aircraft's name, the cabin, and a whole bunch more. Check it out.
So do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself first?
Sure. Yeah, aloha. I'm Alex Da Silva. I'm the Director of External Communications for Hawaiian Airlines, and I'm glad to have you all joining us today to check out our new Dreamliner.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about the name of the aircraft.
Sure. Our first 787 is named Kapuahi, and we have a tradition at Hawaiian Airlines that every aircraft in our fleet is named after, has a Hawaiian name, and our wide bodies, because they fly across the Pacific Ocean, they're named after constellations and stars that the Polynesian voyagers used to rely on when they were navigating through, looking at the stars, feeling the wind, and looking at the sun. So Kapuahi is our first one, and we're gonna have another 11 coming on, and they're all gonna have a unique name, and they're all gonna be named after stars of constellations as well.
So what are you most excited about this aircraft?
I mean, as an employee at Hawaiian, it's an aircraft that we've been waiting for many years. We had to take a break during the pandemic and shift our deliveries. So it's really exciting for all of us who work at Hawaiian to have an aircraft that's just so beautiful. It has so much capability for us to go to fly to different destinations, and it's another phase of growth for us. Coming out of the pandemic, we were sort of controlling costs and shrinking, so it's nice to be able to look forward to the future and another exciting phase of growth for us.
Perfect. And then walk us through the cabin a little bit. What's kind of some of the design? What's the first class suite like?
Sure. As you walk in, you're gonna notice a lot of Hawaiian patterns. From the floor, the wooden floor patterns, to the stars in the ceiling. And then as you walk into the Leihoku suites, which is for us a really big enhancement in the product experience, because we're going from the 18 lie flat seats in our current wide body aircraft to now having 34 Leihoku suites, which not only it is a much larger footprint in the first class cabin, but it's also they also have suites. So we have center suites with doors that allow a lot more privacy, more comfort, and the design experience is really, you have to fly it to see it.
The stars in the ceiling are my favorite part. I love that.
Yeah, again, we're trying to keep it with a theme of celestial navigation. It's really to pay homage to Polynesian voyagers who were the original explorers before aircraft were even invented. So we want to take that theme forward with the naming of the aircraft, with the interior, and as people sort of lie flat, they're going to be looking at those stars. Right. In addition to the guest experience, the 787 gets us really excited about our mission to be more sustainable. It's double-digit improvements in fuel efficiency over the fleet that it replaces. So it gives us range, it gives us fuel efficiency, and we have a carbon net zero goal in 2050. So it's one of the tools that are going to allow us to get there.
Perfect. Well, everyone, that was an amazing experience getting to view the brand new 787 Dreamliner. Hope you guys enjoyed the walkthrough. I sprinkled in a bit of a B-roll footage that I got as well of other stuff like the crew rest and the cockpit, more close up in detail. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be on this airplane in just over a month's time from Honolulu to San Francisco. Cannot wait for that. Thanks again to Hawaiian for letting me come out and see the aircraft today. Mahalo to everyone for watching through the whole time. Thanks again. I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye-bye.